In this question, it's given that an electrician has wires of the same length made from same material. So the electrical resistance of a wire is inversely proportional to the square of its radius. So basically here we have the inversely proportional, and we have R and R. So, and this is a square of its radius, keep that in mind. So basically it means that R is equals to K over R squared. Okay, so this is the equation connecting the two, but we have to find K. So basically we shall use this condition when R is equal to 0.2. The radius is given by 2, so 2 squared. So K will be equal to, oops, that's 0.9, not 2, 0.9. So K will be equal to 0.9 multiplied by 2 squared, um, which will be equal to 3.6. So K will be equal to 3.6, which means that our formula will be R is equals to 3.6 over R squared. Again, this is inverse proportion, so we expect the graph to be something like that. Then part B, one of the electrician's wires has a radius of 3, so R is equals to 3. Now you have to check that we have the same units. Yes. So calculate the electrical resistance of this wire. So the resistance is given by 3.6 over radius squared. So basically what we need to do is to just work out the resistance R will be equal to 3.6 over 3 squared, which is same as 3.6 over 9, and that will be equal to 0.4. So that will be equal to 0.4. Okay, next question, number 10. P is directly proportional to Q cubed, which implies that we can form an equation out of this proportional statement. So basically, P will be equal to K, Q cubed. But now we need to find the value of K. And to find the value of K, we will substitute this point, these points here into the equation. So 270 will be equal to K multiplied by 7.5 cubed. And then we can just work out the value of K, which will be equal to 270 divided by 7.5 cubed. You can just plug that in the calculator. That will be equal to 0.64. So our formula will be P is equal to 0.64 Q cubed. Okay. And then the next part of this equation, work out the positive value of Q when P is equals to Q. So first of all, the equation that we plan to use here is P is equals to 0.64 Q cubed. But it states here that P is equals to Q. So in place of capital P, we'll plug in Q. So Q will be equal to 0.64 Q cubed. So basically what we can do here is that we can just divide by Q because we just want to find the value of Q. We know Q cannot be 0, so divide by Q. So basically we shall end up with 1 is equals to 0.64 q squared, and then divide by 0.64, so q squared will be equal to 1 over 0.64. So which q will be equal to the square root of 1 over 0.64. So, and that will be equal to 1.25. So basically, the value of q is equal to 1.25.